Well, I actually came to a game 18 months ago. You know, as I said earlier, we've been on plenty of vacations over there to visit my son, and we got acquaintances, myself and Zoran, who knew each other, and I got invited to the game against Red Bull, and really enjoyed the game. Charlotte were winners on the day 2-0, and it was a great atmosphere. You know, you could tell it was a community-driven club, you know, with the supporters, and I think that warmth and that feel never left me. So to answer your question, when the role came up, I was approached to see if I would be interested in the role, and I then done my due diligence and just spoke to my family, as I always do, and we felt that this could be a really good opportunity.
Who's a badass? She's a badass. Who's a badass? She's a badass.
Hey Dino, what's up, man? Welcome to Charlotte, dude. Man, we love you. Can't wait to see what you do on the pitch. Hopefully it won't be what Villa did to my Spurs, but you know, that's a whole nother story. But welcome to Charlotte. Man, we get some tea, maybe some crumpets, man, do an old English breakfast or something, man. Just hit us up. Love an interview.
Blood sausage.
Charlotte FC 3, Toronto FC 2. For the fans, by the fans, damn it! Vamos!
Everything's okay with that. Everything's gonna be so great. So, Charlotte FC, let's go. 3 points. Philadelphia, we're coming to you.
Big Apple was a golden delicious, baby. Let's go!
Atlanta, we go over there. We killing you.
And if anyone on the team wants to marry me, you can.
Hey, big dubs, big dubs. Hey,
What'd you think of the game?
what did I think of the game?
Yeah, tell
I
us.
thought you were amazing. Hey, he doesn't get enough credit.
I do not get enough credit.
He's fucking amazing.
I am
on
amazing.
TV.
Yeah.
TJ, I'm gonna have to hire you for photography. And ain't no TJs, JT.
You changed the name, man.
It's fun. It's boot room, aka where all the cleats are. And it smell, the airflow in here is really good. It smells really good. If they want to stretch their stuff out, get their workout on, bam.
We love Christian, Selena.
I don't know. What can March do better?
Selena is absolutely top notch. We're
Top
so
notch.
proud of him. We love him in Charlotte. Yeah, he did a great job.
Like when you go on Kalina's website, you give them like a 5-star Yelp review.
Absolutely, 100% every time.
Damn, I ain't got no interview or nothing. Anyway, over here at Queen City.
CLTFC fans, by the fans, damn it.
Hey, George. I got it. Is it CLTFC Fan TV for the fans, by the fans?
Damn it.
Hey, I just want to say real quick, it doesn't matter how many people are here or not. This lives on besides the live show. And if it's JT and Lee hanging out with our Cut Cool Master V, Vaughn Pollman in the house. We're gonna have a good time, regardless. So hey, welcome everybody. It's summertime. It's hot here in the garage, and the team is hot. Welcome to CLTFC Fan TV for the fans, by the fans. Damn it! What's up?
What's good? How you doing, Vaughn?
I'm doing great, dude. Every time that intro cheers me up. It is a work of art. It is beautiful.
That's JT's work of art. You did get rid of confetti, just like the club did.
It's all the memories. It's all the warm memories and laughs. It's so good.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, Vaughn, it was funny, man. I was reminiscing to myself about us standing next together, each other at the Atlanta game, man, and just how intense you got into it, man. So,
yeah,
you know?
I let my freak flag fly. Let my feelings come out a little bit.
Hey, that's okay, man. And I even saw some footage, I think, of you at this game last weekend, man, against DC. So, you know,
yes, sir.
Man, let it go. And Vaughn does have the swag as always. I need to get one of those minty plush things, man. Do they still sell them?
I have no idea.
Is that plush?
Yeah.
Okay, well, squeeze them. Give me there you go. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. It's not a squeaky toy, is it?
Nope, no squeaks.
Yeah, I want to get it out of the way because obviously the shirt is a big hit.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish though the club would, if it's going to be that exclusive, I don't know, whatever. I don't know how many they actually gave out, but it seemed like a lot of people were like, man, I want a shirt. But anyway, that's fine.
It's a hot commodity. They're hot commodity, man.
I know, but are they playing the markets? I mean, Big Daddy T, Tepper knows all about that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'm setting this up to be, because people went crazy for that. And after the game,
7,500 total, man.
75. Well, that's a good amount.
Yeah.
Compared to the paper Burger King crowns in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, right.
That was terrible, wasn't it, man? You know, I just hope when they give away those bucket hats, I get one, man. That's like I feel like I should get the first one. I feel like. So, anyways, yeah, JT, you got your emergency ready tonight?
Oh yeah, I do, man. I'm on the back end of this damn summer cold. Hey Vaughn, you ever have a summer cold, man? For some reason, they just last longer. They just like it's all hot, but you coughing. Yeah, I
got the allergies at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Hey, thank God that we don't have a game this weekend. It's gonna be nasty here in Charlotte.
Oh
man.
yeah,
like 96 degrees. Oh, it was a struggle this Saturday. To be honest with you, it was pretty damn warm. So just throwing that out there.
I'm telling you, man. Tepper, we can do it, man. Just a big sunscreen, dog. Just
I feel like 50 million would cover it, right? Let's just bump it up to 700 million, Charlotte.
I am confident, like 200 grand, they can easily run some cables over there in the supporter section, whatever. Sorry for the ice, whatever side that is, and put some big old sunscreen over it. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like you do over like the dog pan almost.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
They make those. You can get a custom sunscreen.
It's a 21st century, just drone suspension, just a whole bunch of drones.
Right? Yeah.
One starts to go down. No. Battery's dying.
We could build one, man. Ricola. Do I sound stuffy or something?
Yeah, you do a little bit. You sound like you got a summer cold. You need some emergency.
No, there was an update to all my stuff earlier today, and I haven't had a chance to switch it up.
Sounds like you need to update your own stuff, man.
I do.
You gotta anyways. Hey, Lee, look at the man in the mirror, Lee.
Isn't that a song?
I'm talking about the man in the mirror.
Get it, man. Yeah. What's the rest of it, JT?
I'll tell you that emergency, man, got me going.
Yeah. So no, nothing needs to update. I think I picked the wrong as a profile I used. I think I picked the wrong one for all my routing and stuff.
Yeah, you sound
Is that bad?
You sound digitally raspy.
Hold on.
Hey, I want to jump on something real quick. Since last time we had Vaughn on, we had so much fun. And I want to give Vaughn an update because I didn't know it either, Vaughn. Let's see what number it is here.
Do I sound
Actually, oh yeah, number 9, Vaughn. See, remember I had the clip the young lady wearing the cape as a skirt.
For
And
the fannies,
you-
by the fannies.
For the fannies, by the fannies. Well, it turns out because we had Matt Chantry on, who's from across the pond, just like this guy.
What are you trying to say?
And he's like, "Do you know what fannies means?" I'm like, "Well, whatever."
You
You know what fannies means to them,
I
Vaughn?
don't know if you need to really go into that right now.
Well, Vaughn, I'm just gonna say it's a certain anatomy of a certain gender that is not us.
How do we get on
And
this?
so when we say that, we can't say that anymore because all these guys think of something else. The pervs. We're talking about butts. We're talking about butts, people, because this is America. All right, I just want to clear that up. Real quick.
Yeah, do I sound better now?
Yeah,
Right.
you do.
I told you I had to change my the profile. I had it set to default when I have one set up,
Yeah.
especially for the Shard FC fan community there, man. So
There you go.
yeah, man. So man, I don't know. We had our 8th Kalina sheet this weekend, man. We hit the top 10 in the power rankings, man. I'm telling you, man.
And 5 in a row at home. We've had 5.
Everybody is sleeping on Charlotte, man. Yeah, y'all are great, man. Thank y'all for telling me I sound like shit, so I had to fix it.
Yeah, I could have done that, but I didn't do it.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you sound terrible, man. What the hell are you doing, man? Fix it. I was like, all right, here we are, man. We're fixing it.
Feedback.
So, yeah, man. But Vaughn, you dropped a really interesting stat. I'm not sure when I saw it, but it was probably Monday when I retweeted it at least, man. But you want to elaborate or go into what you put down, man? It was actually that was one of the best stats I think I've seen from Vaughn.
Thank you. No, there were a couple in there. I was just trying to highlight how the team is doing and contextualize where the team is at. Right now, the team is on a 53-point pace. 53-point pace. So they've got one. Yeah. So if you look at their points per game, it's 1.56 points per game. To contextualize that is the same points per game total that the Seattle Sounders finished with last year, which got them 2nd place in the Western Conference. LAFC, who won the West in the playoffs and were an MLS Cup finalist, they finished with only 52 points. So we are playing to a high enough level to be a contender. That was the main point of the message. That right now, this streak that we're on, we've got 5 wins in our last 8 games. If we get 5 wins in our final 16 games, we will match last year's point total. So we are trending in all the right ways. The team, there's a lot to be excited about.
Mom. I'm sorry, the 5 wins, and say that one more time.
So we have 5 wins in our last 8 games. So we're sitting on 28 points.
But
if we get 5 wins, 5 more wins, in our finals, in our next 16 games,
16. So we don't. I mean, that seems like a doable thing.
Well, you hear that? 15 points, 15 points in 16 games. That's not even 1 point per game. That's worse than wooden spoon level right now. So, no, the team is on the right trajectory to take that big step.
Yeah. And you know what? I put a lot of credit on Dino, man. I mean, if he doesn't get some sort of accolades from the league this year for being a great manager, man, I don't know what else. I mean, to add to that, right? I mean, we've been essentially playing with no DPs this season, right? Abada's there, right? And depending on if you want to call Breck a DP or not, right? But I mean, the last 2 or 3 games, I don't think he's had a minute. So, so Dino, man, shout out to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. We that back line is solid. Nothing but like 8 Kalino sheets for sure.
Well, and it's a whole team effort. I think that's the big
100%. But they had to buy into this philosophy too, right?
Absolutely. But it's the structure. It's staying compact. It's closing space to the ball. In this game against DC, it was all about the second balls. They said, we know Benteke is going to win those headers when it goes long, but we need to be fighting for every second ball.
Yep.
The job for Westwood and Gianni was to get to the second ball, and we did it.
Yeah.
And he had the strategy to mark or whatever, just to take out Benteke or whatever, the DC's best player. And once he was negated, and he's the captain. It's like the rest of the team just kind of, and then they got all super chippy and everything. But hey, I got a clip about this, Vaughn. We're fancified. I'm gonna play a clip about Dino talking about his strategy a little bit. Play.
Real fancy here.
Yeah, that's so fancy. It's invisible.
What? Wow, that's weird. All right, well maybe not that one. All right, I'll try. There's little technical difficulties. I gotta see what's going on here. But y'all
gotta hit play. You gotta hit play, man.
No, I did hit play, man. It just I don't know. All right, well whatever.
Anyways,
let's try the other one. Let me try another one. Hold on. I just want to see if I can do this. It always worked before. What's going on now?
It's your internet, man.
It's
yeah,
buffering.
right. No, it's
that's
not.
That's why you should.
I gotta re-up. I bet I gotta re-upload them because I uploaded them early.
Man. Yeah.
Man, that's whack.
Upload them to.
I'll work on it on my end. Speaking of whack, yeah, I'll work on my end. Remove this. All right. Y'all keep on talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. So, man, you know what I am really, really liking, and there's all these damn Bronico haters out there, man. But the link-up play between him and Abada, man, has been solid. Like Bronico, why he doesn't have that finishing touch, like to shoot and score, not like half our team does, really. I mean, the spaces that he runs into and the way he's just passing off, it's just fun to watch now. I mean, the team has been, especially more so, I think, this Saturday, they were very, very well, man. And yeah, see?
Yeah, I mean,
look, Eddie, and we're calling it out right now. I think Bronico and Abada's relationship is growing.
I got that, Lee. I got that as number 12 or something. Where is it? But
it should be 13 for Bronico.
I know, right? Who are the Bronico haters, man? At this point now, I mean, he's
okay. So I feel like I should absorb some of the blame for the Bronico narrative.
Damn it, Vaughn. Kick him from the show, JT.
Well, no, because I've been saying for a while that I really love Bronico. I love his motor. I love what he brings to the table.
100%.
His strength are the intangibles. But and Dino said it in the press conference after, not the one after the game, the one during the training sessions this week, that he knows, and it's not Bronico alone. It's Ajimong, it's Vargas. These guys need to find ways to find the score sheet. They know that they need to contribute more offensively. Bronico this season, and especially in these past few games, has shown a step in his development of being able to make the end line runs, the willingness to make those end line runs and find the cutbacks. And he's also popping up in good pockets of space within the box. So he is trying to elevate his game and grow in those ways. But at the end of the day, when you've got 7,000 minutes for the club, and that's not an exaggeration, I think he's about to cross that threshold or is there, 7,000 minutes, and you got like 4 or 5 goal contributions to your name. And it's not only a Bronico thing, it's that it's our most attacking midfielder. It's because he's been paired with a Derek Jones prior and now with a Jabril Gianni. He doesn't have a partner that's going to carry the offensive contribution.
But isn't it by strategy that Dino's making Westy play like a back six or like holding back to open that up? And I mean, for me, just, not having the acuity that you do, but I look at it and it's just exciting. And he seems to be making plays and making stuff happen outside the box. So, if it walks like a duck and acts like a Bronico, I mean, it's a Bronico, I guess. I don't know, but whatever.
Well, and he's box to box.
I think I fixed it. Let me see if I can get. Let's see what Dean has to say.
I think the game never changes. It is different in some ways. I think the temperatures that you're playing at now, you're not used to in the UK. So we certainly have to be mindful of that, and our training leading into games and time on the feet and time in the sun. So that's something that's new to me at the moment. But there's a lot of experience here in our performance team that's helping me and guiding me with that as well. But yeah, in terms of the game itself here, I think players are developing. They want to develop, and the ones who haven't been starting, it's getting to that stage of the season now where they'll probably be starting to get a little bit more frustrated. And my message has always been to them is prove to me you need to be in the team by what you do on a training pitch.
That's what I'm talking about.
Prove yes. I mean, I think that's the same thing with any coach, though, right? Prove to me that you deserve to be on the pitch in that starting 11, that sort of thing. And, but I want to go back to the Bronico thing here, what Teddy says, right? He says, yes, he runs his little heart out, has a great narrative. We've all known what a workhorse Bronico is, but he does not belong in the final third. I would be the first to admit, his finishing is not the best. But to be honest with you, I mean, you can say that about Vargas. You can say that about Patrick. You can say that about just about anybody on the team, right? I mean, to me, again, it is that link-up play, that setting up the Abada, right, for the 2 in Atlanta. And just, I mean, he
had that in the 80th minute. He had that shot on goal. I mean,
well, and he's not a liability. I think that's the big thing is like what he brings to the table is he sets the tone. And I think he sets the tone not only in games, but in training throughout the week for the team and the locker room. So, and I've commented on that before that like for Bronico, I think he is that like representation of Charlotte. He's the starter that is like Charlotte through and through and has gotten a lot of the guys that are new to the city to buy into the project, to the city, to what it all is. So once again, it's the intangibles that are his strength. It's just that for the position he's being asked to play in frankly, as a number 10, he's not a Lucho Acosta, Carlos Gil, Leo Messi. Like he's not the guy that's gonna get 10 goal contributions in a season. But at the same point in time, our entire team is not structured that way right now. Right now, we are structured to be a defensively solid team that sets the tone, presses high, wins the ball back, fights for those second balls. That's right in his bandwagon. Like I think the team is also structured in a way that he can be successful and impactful in a very, very different way this year than in the past two.
I agree. And then, Trent's coming in over the top saying, how about Westwood? How long do we think he has left in his legs? One more season? Would love to see, Petkovic in the Westwood.
He is second in the league in distance covered. Westwood is second in the entire league in distance covered.
That's a Vaughn.
That's a Vaughn stat right there, man. Yeah. I actually text Vaughn that stat earlier.
Hey, CLTFC Fan TV, hanging out with Cutmaster Cool V.
What's up, stats. Yeah. But no, I don't know. Like even in that interview that Westwood had with Top Bin, right? He said he feels like a new sort of player after the injuries come back. Charlotte's sort of giving him that energy. He's enjoying playing ball again, and it's just, this team's clicking, and I really hope we get a solid 9 and a solid 10 in the transfer window, and they can kind of come in and hit the ground running instead of us having to wait, that typical 6 months, right? So I don't know, but what's this say? This man says, I'm not a BB hater, also not the biggest fan, but 3 managers in a row love him and they more than I do. I mean, that's kind of what I've been screaming. What's up, Paulie? I've been screaming since day one, right? It's like, look, he's doing something right. If he's managing it, and I don't think Bronico is starting and playing just because of the players we have in the team. I think he's earning the spot. And so
he's a standout athlete among athletes.
Yeah, but his athleticism stands out from his spirit and his heart and his whatever that is, that it factor, So yeah,
it's that transcend, man. So, anyways, man. So yes, and he does transcend managers. That's for sure. But no, like the game itself. I mean, I don't want to get into putting down the refs because I really hate getting into that conversation. But good God, that guy this weekend, man. It was terrible. I mean, DC was trying to burn the clock in 3 minutes into the game, and I felt like though he wasn't making enough calls to where the point where like somebody could have got seriously injured in that game. And so. Again, we beat the ref. We got the one goal. Vargas scored with a header of all things. And, right before the end of the half there. And it just sort of took the wind out of DC. And thankfully, we were able to get that 1-0 win. But I will tell you, towards the end there, though, I was getting a little worried, man. It was like, all it takes is for them to nick a quick goal and then just sit back and go home with a point, which obviously they were playing for.
But I think that's the difference.
Year.
Exactly.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Charlotte is gonna Charlotte, but in this way, we're gonna keep that clean as sheet, baby. Lee, it's okay. It's okay to believe.
I mean, no, like I've been kind of debunking that sort of we can't keep winning 1-0 discussion online this week or since yesterday. But I mean, not to compare us to Leicester, but they were 5,001 and all they did was win 1-0, right? And won the Premier League. So, 3 points is 3 points, how you look at it. Sometimes it doesn't need to be pretty. Some of the best teams win championships, right? By winning 1-0 and just grinding it out.
And it's something I said in preseason that I felt that this club was going down the trajectory of the 2018, 2019 Seattle Sounders. Like, it is not new in MLS for a team to make summer DP signings to literally bring in a talisman. For Seattle Sounders, they've done it with Nico Ladero and they've done it with Raul Ruidiaz, both at the number 10 and the number 9, that ultimately set their team up to be a championship level side.
Yeah.
And they picked up steam down the stretch as they approached the postseason. For where we're already at, like we said, we're at a 1.56 points per game pace. If we bring in a DP that elevates us offensively and doesn't compromise how we perform defensively, which we're so compact, I don't see how even a lazy defender could come in and make it that much worse.
Yeah.
We have the ability to still take a significant step forward.
Yeah.
And to truly be a team that can beat anybody on any given day. And if you have a defense that can shut a team down and hold them to 0 or even hold them to 1, and at that point you can nick that 1 goal. And that's the other thing. We're a low-scoring team that's still finding a way to get at least 1 goal a game.
Yeah.
And we're starting to do it in new ways, right?
Yeah.
We're doing it in transition, and we're doing it off of set pieces.
A set piece.
To get a set piece goal Saturday was knocking in itself, right?
Oh, man.
But real quick, if you guys are interested in the giveaway tonight, JT's going to throw up 3 tickets. And if you want 3 tickets for tomorrow night, is #Fortress. So put that in the chat. Fortress.
Yeah, okay. I got FORTRESS.
Yeah. Okay.
#Fortress.
Yes.
We'll figure it out, and I'll send those to you after the show.
Yeah. So, But again, Charlotte keeps winning, right? I mean, we keep those Kalina sheets, man. And I will take this. I would take a DC game the rest of the season, man, all the way through. So, the seats are in the supporter section. So you want to hang out with us and get some beer thrown on you. Hopefully,
and Wednesday night games, summertime Wednesday night game, that's a good time, man. It's a little bit of a different vibe,
man.
It'll be sunny.
Yeah. The only problem is it's hard to get beers before the game, just because hooligans and all of them are so packed. So you have to buy 2 at a time, I guess, and then you got to drink.
You can go to the tailgate, or you can figure something. Hey, I did want to bring up, tomorrow's Juneteenth. It's a new holiday, or at least it's a new holiday on a national level. So I understand a lot of people have off work tomorrow. So if you work at a bank, other place, Juneteenth, congratulations, go Juneteenth. I love another holiday. And in the middle of the week, and did you see that they got, I saw the club put out, they got a pre-match mixer going on in the stadium from 6 to 7. And you can, I don't know what that's about exactly, but it sounds like you can still register for that. And they got some cool artwork done by local artists and such.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. But hey, Paulie, man, I'm gonna give you permission to say "damn it" if you type it out. So I'm just messing, Greg. Don't come at me. But yeah, miss you, Paulie, man. I hope you're having fun up there in New England, buddy. But yeah,
so it's gonna be hot up there, though, man. It's gonna be hotter in New England than it's gonna be in the South.
Is it really?
Times. Yeah, this heat dome is headed up there in Maine. It's going to be like 95. People don't even have AC up there, man. They don't even know what to do with it, man. It'd be like swimming in those cold lakes just to keep cold, man. Hang out with lobsters in the traps.
Yeah. So if we had to find a negative for Saturday, would there be one? Would you find one, Vaughn?
Finishing.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean,
that's
just a season sort of thing.
I got one.
Go ahead.
That Vargas. I
Heat.
watched his play, and he had a pretty good shot on goal before he had the hitter on the set piece. But then by the 87th minute, he went back to air Vargas and totally aired one. And that was he bell curved himself back to his normal air Vargas. Although ironic that his great air jumping ability is what gave us the goal with the hitter. Air Vargas strikes again by the 87th minute.
And a ball floated just over Benteke, who's first in the league in aerial duels.
Yeah. That's because he was put off by Privet, my man Privet.
Oh, and how lucky was that? Privet got the yellow card, and that gave us the second chance at the set piece. I'm telling you, man, Privet's the man, dog.
Yes, I'm really I'm enjoying watching Privet play, man. I think he's going to be around for a while.
For a while.
So Vaughn, I haven't talked to you since the rumor with Tim Ream coming around, man. So if you were Dino and he shows up as a player, what do you do with him?
He's starting.
Who gets dropped?
Privet, unfortunately. And the reason I say that is Tim Ream is starting still in the Premier League. He's been a Premier League starter within the past year. Fair. He is a starter for the U.S. men's national team. Privet, as good as he's been, has not been on the U.S. men's national team and is not starting for a Premier League side. Tim Ream is being brought in to make an already strong defense that much stronger. Yeah. And to allow us to have options. Right now, if Privet got hurt, we are a very different defense because it's probably Pollman, maybe Pedro, maybe Diop, but Diop's loaned. Right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many. It's not a comfortable situation if either Privet or Malanda go down. We just aren't the same team.
Yeah,
so
it's the problem I think with that team, right? It's not much depth in those key pieces. In those key
some wood, y'all. Damn.
It's an insurance policy.
Oh, I also love the setup that I'm like, yeah, Privet, we love Privet. And then Cutmaster Kofi is like, no.
Yeah,
I think it's also for him to grow. Frankly, I think there is even an opportunity. Privet came into the league as a 6. He's built like a center back, but he came in as a 6. For all I know, Dino might want to explore playing with a back 3 at times as an option, as a wrinkle. Privet might move up into the number 6 role and allow Westwood to get more advanced at times. It gives more things to play with in the lineup building. And so Ream, I like what he would bring for the veteran presence. He's captain, so he's going to be a good locker room presence. He has experience in MLS, so him coming to the club and coming to the league is not going to be something that is a shock to his system. There's just a lot of on paper positives about Ream joining us for where our team's already at.
Yes, I agree. So, anything else we want to touch on about the DC game before we bring in our good friends from Orlando City Fan TV?
I do want to play. Don't forget, y'all, the giveaway 3 supporter sections tickets tomorrow night match #Fortress. I do want to play from the fan reactions. Come find us at the East Gate after every game. My fan of the match. I don't know if this guy was putting on. He seemed like I don't know his accent, what he was saying, his passion for the game. I don't know. He's my fan of the match. Before we move on to our good friends from Orlando.
Well, we are in the 5th place right now. Philadelphia, we are coming back to you because we just won against DC United. We just had a tie. But at the Philadelphia, there's going to be also revenge. So, you know what time it is? It's Ralph in the building. But I got to tell you, Charlotte FC is in the 5th place of this conference, and we will never give up right now. We have the best player, which is Kervin Vargas. We have Grayson Kalina. Everything's okay with that. Everything's going to be so great. So, Charlotte FC, Let's go. 3 points. Philadelphia, we're coming to you.
Now I understand. His name is Ralph. When he's like, it's Ralph in the building. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. So, Zach, man, welcome to the show. You know, Zach, if everybody doesn't know, he does the Orlando Fan TV. So if you guys are not following them, follow them. They've actually got some quite interesting people down there that join you guys, man. You know?
You got this Florida man that comes on just about every week. It just happens. It is what it is.
Do you have an Appalachian State sweatshirt on right now?
I do.
Nice.
So down here in Orlando, we get a couple bowl games a year, and one of them is the Cure Bowl. And so me and a friend have just made it a mission to go to every Cure Bowl. And last year was App State versus some other school, and it rained the whole 4 hours. We stayed the whole time, but we were cheering for App State. So we just pick a team each year, and App State happened to be.
If you ever get a chance to go to Boone, wonderful time, especially in the summertime, because it's always 10 degrees cooler up there. Get there, lots of fun. Highlands of North Carolina, beautiful.
That's it. So Zach, man, you guys are sort of struggling down there in Orlando, man. What's going on? Is Charlotte going to be getting another coach fired by the weekend?
I hope so. I really do.
We seem to have a good knack of doing that. I mean, not to brag, but we really are.
I mean, I'll trade you Oscar Pereira for Dean Smith if you want.
No,
seems like
no, we're good. We're good. We'll give you like Latanzio or Mars or something, though, man.
Definitely not Latanzio. I'll pass.
Yeah.
It's just it's a season. We're 1 point off the bottom.
Yeah.
And New England has a game in hand. So technically we could be bottom if New England wins their game in hand. I don't think they play tomorrow. So I think they'll have 2 games in hand. If we lose to you guys tomorrow night, it's not looking good. It's just who is Bill?
Taluma.
Tualoma.
Is that even worse than Latanzio or no?
He's not a
he's a player. He's a center back.
Definitely knew that 100%.
That's right. Yeah, man. So no, you were struggling, man. So I guess y'all just playing for the wooden spoon this season. Is that what I'm hearing?
Okay. Yeah, I came on here to have a nice civil conversation, and you bring up the wooden spoon.
Well, you mentioned New England, or you kind of set yourself up for that, though, right? You mentioned New England was like, going to pop y'all over, you know?
Yeah, but we found our level there, haven't we? That's just what it is.
Hey, Orlando's 3 points out from a play-in game spot. So
it's so sad, isn't it?
That's the MLS for you, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't have. I think it's 66% of each conference going into a play-in spot or a playoff spot. But
yeah, it's
I love the playoffs.
Yeah, so it doesn't sound like you're feeling very confident for tomorrow night, Zach.
I don't think there's any reason for me to have any confidence. I think we scored
home.
Yeah, home. We have 1 win at home. I think we have. It's either 7 goals conceded in our last 5 or 5 goals. It's definitely not 5 goals scored in our last 7. It might be. It's one of the two, but not winning at home. We're going up to. I mean, at this point, I'd rather be in the Carolinas with the weather down here. So good for them.
So you're not coming up to it, is what I'm hearing.
No. I mean, I can look for tickets if you want, but
we'll give you
tickets up there, you know.
Oh, plane tickets, yeah.
Please, I'll take a plane ticket. You said I'll give you tickets. So.
Yeah. That's talking about
cheap flights from Orlando.
Yeah, can you fly into Concord pretty cheap? I think so, right? You know, Southwest, right? That $30 round trip, maybe.
To the mouse, man.
Frontier,
possibility. Yeah, Frontier, Spirit, yeah, one of the two.
But no, I mean, you come into Charlotte, right, where our home record is one of the best, if not the best, I think, in the league, at least from what I can tell. I haven't looked at all the stats, and Vaughn, you can correct me.
Oh, tell him, Vaughn. It's the best, isn't it? One of the best home records?
Yeah. We're like, I think, the 3rd or 4th best in the league on home record.
I mean, we're not leaking goals, and you guys are not scoring goals, right? So it could be a battle of the own goal tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah.
What was it? France, Austria. France either went off of our own goal. We're doing something like that.
That's it. Yeah. Yep. And Mbappe said he's not going to play with a mask, so he might miss that next game. But anyways,
but Orlando's still got a good squad. I'm telling you, man. You guys on paper are. I mean, people were talking about like top of the conference, in preseason. I mean, you're coming off. You guys were second last year in
Correct.
the conference, right? Like
In the league.
there's in the league. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of talent on that roster.
There is, and then we brought in Luis Muriel. Facundo Torres has had just an absolute. I don't. Is this a clean podcast or not?
No, we can say whatever you want.
It's an absolute shitter of a season. Martino Hayda, you could say the same thing. And you expect more from Muriel, really, coming over from Atalanta. Technically, he's a Europa League winner this year. So you could say we have a European champion on our roster. But he's not playing like it. He got an assist on Saturday to, actually, Martino Hayda. But it's just, I think the build of the roster hasn't really helped us. We have 3 DPs in Muriel, Facundo Torres, and Martino Hayda. And they all like to be those attacking players that kind of take up the center of the pitch. And then it doesn't work because they all want to be in that area, or we can't play them all at once. So I think the build, like I said, hasn't been smart. In a Muriel situation with Duncan McGuire in the January transfer window is kind of unfortunate. We were supposed to have Duncan be at Blackburn. I don't know if you guys heard about that whole saga. So then we brought in Muriel, but then Duncan ended up coming back. So we have Duncan and Muriel, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, sorry. I was just reading what JT wrote, and I was like, I didn't write that, but then I realized that was JT writing it. But yes, no, I agree.
Anything by this guy?
What? Yeah. So no, I mean, I don't know. Like Vaughn said, man, you guys were picked to be one of the stronger teams, and for whatever reason, right? And obviously, team build and team chemistry comes into play there, right? And you know, to kind of kick it back over to Charlotte for a minute, man, it is not having that star player sort of helping us. You think, Vaughn?
I mean, the team mentality, yeah. I mean, for sure, we don't have to rely on one guy to carry the load. It is by committee. You know, we've got one DP that's been sent out with 1 goal, and we got 3 guys that are tied for first in goals with 3 apiece. So, all right, other teams have guys that are double-digit goal scorers by this point in the season, and how much further has it gotten them as a squad? No, we have a compact team that understands the system, understands the style, you know, doesn't have to rely on just one trick to be able to win games. And that's, I think, where it has been a benefit for us, is everybody understands. It's frankly, it's what St. Louis said last year, right? Team DP, right? The whole thing. But it's true. Like the vibes, a team in MLS can go a really long way with good structure, clear identity, clear tasks for the players, and guys fighting for their spots in that sort of way. It's a real team. And that team effort shows.
Who's the glue of that team? Rocco, baby. I'm telling you, man. I'm not kidding. That spirit, it just, I mean, yeah.
So man, I mean, essentially we got the same team we had last year, right? And Dino's kind of come in and did his thing, man. So he's stored it up in the back, and we keep having those Kalina sheets, and I'm going to keep using the term Kalina sheets until I can't use it anymore. So, but yeah, no, I'm excited for tomorrow night. I mean, I'm excited for where Charlotte's going to go this season, and like Vaughn said, man, we basically just need to win 3 of the last, or 5 of the last 16 or whatever it is, which is
crazy. That's a crazy stat, Vaughn.
Yeah, I mean, we come a long way.
Tell that to Zach real quick. Zach, listen to this stat.
Oh, great.
No, we've won 5 of our last 8, and so if we win 5 of our final 16 games, we'll match last year's point total. So,
which still got us in the playoffs.
It only took us 2.5 years to get here, though, Zach.
It took us, we joined in 2015. It took us till COVID.
Yeah.
Well, so we had like a good 5-year gap. Yeah.
And this is a good thing, actually. So Charlotte FC's first 2 seasons, we had the identical point total to Orlando City in their first 2 seasons.
That makes me feel like trash. No offense.
Dude, Cutmaster Cool V coming out with the crazy stats again.
Yeah, got him already.
Stuff you get on CLTFC Fan TV for the fans, by the fans. Damn it.
Yeah, but Orlando, like you did that slow build, right? Like you guys were a respectable squad, fringe playoffs. Like it was a little painful, but you weren't wooden spoon level. You weren't just scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like, you were a respectable squad, and then got to the point where, like, it really was during, was it 2020, the MLS's back tournament? That was like your guys' that was your breakthrough. That was like, go to the final. We got a team that can compete every single game, and the mentality. Like, what I love about you guys is, like, it's also what I hate about, like, Pereira, though, is like, you got some dogs. Like, you guys aren't afraid of the gamesmanship side of soccer. Like, you will make a game ugly and kind of wear that as a badge of pride.
I can confidently say we did do that. Now, I mean, Junior Urso was a very big part of that. I'm sure you guys know that at this point. Cesar Araujo, he is. But he's also the definition of a true box-to-box midfielder, and he'll do just about everything and he'll work his ass off for you. Now we have Cesar Araujo in the midfield, and his decline has been sad to watch. He came into the league, and it was Rookie of the Year aspirations, and he did hit those. And at this point, I don't even want to see him on the pitch. He was just like the 5th time in his MLS career. He's now been fined for flopping just last match. So it's like it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like the Bruno Fernandes attitude. And I don't know. I mean, you're a Tottenham fan. I have a surprise for you back there, Chelsea kid.
See, who scrubs it? Like, we need to interview the people that come on our show better, JT.
Well, it's purple on the blue, so you can't. It looks black. You can't even see it really.
I know, because my plan was to just reveal it at the end and do a little boom, boom, and then have it there.
Yeah.
But I guess I ruined all that, and I interrupted myself.
Way to go, Zach. How it happens, man. We got all HD over here. So
yeah. So we've pretty much lost everything that made us that kind of team. I guess you could say we still have some of it, but it's not even close to the same effect that it was even last year or the year before.
And I think Galles has had a bit of a drop off too.
Blinder.
Damn,
I'm glad
Zach,
he's with
I feel like
Peru
you're
right
in
now.
therapy with us right now, man.
Let it all
out. Let it all out.
There's a reason I got another one of these just lined up on the side.
He's sobering up. He got him a Mick Ultra. So, and just,
you're right.
Just for the record, Zach, we did beat Chelsea too. That was Charlotte.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to throw that out there.
Y'all are making it so much easier to drink these.
We wrecked Charlotte. We wrecked Chelsea, man. I haven't been the same since. So
no, that's what did it. Yeah.
yeah. So how's the feeling down there in Orlando, man? Are you guys still packing the stadium, or are you having fan drop-offs just because of the way the season's going?
Not yet.
In Charlotte is like, once we have that sort of shit season, where the fans are going to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still have time to kind of let that happen, I guess. Now that you want it to happen.
Right.
Last match, I think the attendance was reported close to 22,500, and the capacity is 25.
Oh, that's not. I think. You guys are. Yeah.
Zach, is there any kind of bump in the summertime with so many people going there as a destination, family trips?
It might be. There are a lot of Europeans that end up there.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's like enough to bring like 20. Say it came down to 20,000. I don't know if it's enough to make that bump from 20K to 22.5.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But so I don't know what like the tourist number is. There's always going to be a tourist number in Orlando, but I couldn't tell you what that number is.
So the vibe down there still is pretty good then at the games themselves, yeah?
Last game, like you know when you walk into a stadium and you can just feel like there's tension. And that's exactly what it was. Mickey Mouse Club, come up with something new. It was. I even tweeted it out a little bit. I said there's never been this much tension and frustration in the stadium, and you could tell like the supporters. It wasn't as loud in the wall.
Yeah.
And I've never seen. I hate to admit it, but I've never seen the flood of people going out of the stadium as soon as LAFC scored that second goal. Maybe it was second or third. We lost 3-1, one of the two. And I was in a conversation with my buddy, and I just looked over to my right, and I saw the flood of people going down the stairs, and it kind of hurt to see that's where we're at.
They're not true fans. They're not true fans, you know?
You gotta stay till the end no matter what.
You don't know what's going to happen.
The time, the effort, the money to go there. I never understand. I mean, cars will move and traffic will go.
Uh-huh.
You gotta stay till the end, people.
You have to. You have
That's what
to.
real fans do. Damn it.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
Here, I'll throw a little bone to cheer Zach up at least. Give a little glimmer of hope, right? I mean, Orlando, you guys have only one win at home, but you've got three wins on the road. You guys have been decent enough on the road.
Again.
and we're both playing on short rest. Like, I want also the Charlotte fans to know that. Like, it's not easy, especially when the temperatures are getting like this.
Yeah, it's
to
fucking
play
hot.
2 games in 4 days.
Hey.
And like, I just want to also temper those expectations. This is not a gimme. It's not.
No, it's never a gimme.
I have the coach talking about playing. I hope this is the right clip.
Quick turnaround for Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, for me, a Saturday, Wednesday game is not a problem. You've got 3 games in between, so you can recover and actually prepare for that next game. I think then going from the Wednesday to the Saturday is the really short turnaround where that's probably tougher because you don't get as much time to, certainly on the pitch, to work on the opposition and how you're going to play. You have to do a lot of work in here and on video.
There you go. He says Saturday, Wednesday, not a problem. Wednesday, Saturday, problem.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can see that. It is. It's still tough, right? But I mean, that becomes the question: do we continue with the same sort of lineup that we had Saturday, or do we mix out a couple of players? You know, I mean, some people are asking after the game on our interviews after when we were on the streets, you know, why was Abada subbed off and that sort of thing, and it's like, you know, saving legs, right?
Yeah, but you also got a team in Orlando that's desperate. You got a team that's got their backs up against the wall, right?
Fair.
You don't know what they're going to lock into. It can happen. No, we've been in those shoes last year. That's what it was. You sit in 10th, 11th, or 14th, and you've got but one game can flip the script for your team. It can rewrite a lot of the trials and tribulations.
Definitely in MLS, I will say that's a true statement there. So yeah, with that being said, man, yeah. So
Zach therapy / an intervention. I don't know which it is.
What do you think this weekend? And everybody drop it in the chat too. What you guys think the score prediction is going to be? What do you? Go ahead, Vaughn. Throw your score prediction out there.
I think Charlotte FC will win 2-0.
Yeah. And just every time you do that, JT, that re-enters us into the giveaway.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we might win your tickets, and then we can go to the game. It'd be brilliant. You said 2-0, Vaughn? 2-0? Yeah. Zach, what do you think, man?
It's hard not to bring out like a 6-1.
Jesus. If we score 6-1, man, that'd be it'd overtake our top goal scorer.
Come back off the ledge, Zach. Zach, buddy.
No, jump on our bandwagon. If it's gonna be 6-1, come on over, man.
Yeah,
get in that fight, y'all. Let's get a go fun.
I can turn the light blue.
Zach here tomorrow.
There you go. The blue lights are on. We'll
there
see.
Yeah. See, people are enjoying you for being real, man. See, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, we couldn't score 6 goals. We couldn't score 6 goals if we had 12 players.
12 players.
Sure, man. And yeah, 5-0 based on Zach's confidence level. Yeah. So yeah, that's great. But no, JT, what do you think, man? What do you think the score will be this weekend?
I think this Wednesday, I think it's going to be 2. I'm going to say 2-0 again. And I'm telling you, man, Bronco's going to get that goal. His little scrap self's running around. He's going to get a goal. So Bronco and Abada.
Yeah. And Zach, man,
Hey, unfortunately, I've been brought into this Orlando City side of things back when we were in the USL. I don't know if you guys know anything about that. So we got some history.
Yeah, so I'm originally from KC, so you guys were borrowing Dom Dwyer from me, and I saw an Orlando City USL game versus the Charlotte Eagles at Queen's University, where there were less than, I don't know if there were 90 people there, and this was the year before Orlando joined MLS. So soccer has come a really, really, really long way in Charlotte in a short. That was probably 20. You guys were in the league in what, 2014, 2015?
2015 was our first year, so probably 2014.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. 2014 is when I would have seen that game against the Charlotte Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Swinehart might have even been playing. It was a long time ago, but yeah.
So Zach, are you guys doing a watch along?
We should be, yes.
Yeah, okay. So folks, if you're watching this either between now and time kickoff happens and you're trying to find something to hang out with Charlotte fans, jump over to the Orlando City Fan TV channel and talk your shit, man, as we win 2-0. And so there's my prediction as well. So yeah.
Was everybody 2-0?
Well, not you.
Yeah.
You were going way down in the depths of hell.
All right. Realistically, 2-1, we get a goal, but it's not like a close game. But the scoreline makes it look semi-close.
So you guys, we're up 2-0, and then you guys score in like the 89th minute.
90 plus 6.
Plus 6, yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. JT, man, give us number 13.
We already talked about it, but I'll talk about it again. Tomorrow's Juneteenth, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's a celebration at the end of the Civil War. It was pretty up that it took that long to get the word out that the war was over down in Texas, and it was June 19th that the final Union general got down there on a ship and said, y'all need to let these slaves go. What are you doing? The war's been over for like a month or 2 months, and now it's a holiday. We celebrating tomorrow. And also the team's having that 6 to 7 pre-match mixer. I don't know what they're drinking. I don't know if Minty's going to be there. Some mint juleps with Minty. That's gold. Woody, that's gold. Mint juleps with Minty.
So Zach, do you guys have PSLs down there like we do, man? Because apparently we get money from the PSL money, but I've really yet to see a dime from it. So I don't know. Maybe Jason's holding it.
That goes to my account, Lee, because I'm the one with the official stuff.
There we go. Yes, that's it. That's funny. Yeah.
PSL, am I missing something?
No, PSLs. We have PSL like sections, so you basically have to buy a license to buy your season tickets for your seat. So it's like an added cost almost. So depending on where you sit, depends on how much the PSL costs, and then on top of that, you have to buy your season tickets.
Yeah, you buy the right to buy season tickets.
Hashtag rig.
All that money's going to Bryce Young.
Yeah, well, or is it not going to the roof on the stadium? Is it Tepper? Right.
I just want just a sunscreen, man.
Yeah, I know. Just something would be nice, man. Or at least this water sprinkler guy can spray the crowd or something.
Right? You got to be already covered for that liability, man. It's got to be like something in it. Just water.
Yeah, JC probably have emergency CC stuff with PSL money. That's what it is. So, yeah.
PSL money all day.
This hour's going by pretty quick, and Vaughn, did you want to talk about anything? You want to pull out some random stat from like 1986 that somehow Charlotte is involved in, man, that makes us winners of the
Charlotte fledgling
this year?
I don't know if I've got another one in me for this evening.
Put him on the spot, man. He's folded.
Oh, man.
Hey, Vaughn, do me a favor, because I haven't seen anyone do it yet, and we know the Minty shirt is the hotness. Zach, they gave these away on Saturday night. It's only 7,500. I guess everyone that was in the club level and everything, everyone of those people got a shirt. All the supporters that are whatever. A lot of people had guaranteed shirts, and then certain people got them if they showed up early enough. But I have not yet seen anyone gloss the Minty chain over the Minty shirt. Can you please do that right now? I gotta see.
I can.
You know what?
We got Minty and Minty.
Hey, pimping ain't easy, but it sure is fun. Damn, Vaughn, that's a cool V.
Oh, we got the cape. The cape.
Damn. Got the fanny cape.
We're being asked to turn it into a skirt now. I mean, I don't know what this is after Alex Fan TV or something.
It's hotness. I know that.
Yeah.
Summertime hotness. Let's go.
Ream updates, I would just say it is all we know. Nobody said anything otherwise. Rumor is that he's been looking in Charlotte, bringing his kids to school here. So he's really, sort of investing in Charlotte. So I don't see any reason I wouldn't go through unless there was a hiccup in fees or something. But yeah, that's it.
I
And
saw Bobby Belair on Saturday night, and he looked real happy. So I
yeah,
think Reem's coming through for sure.
player signing rumors. I think we all know the same thing. We're probably definitely looking for a 9 and 10. That's got to be priority. And Zoran said it multiple times. Does that mean Carroll's coming back? I don't know. It sounded like Zoran was kind of dialing it back when he was talking about it the other day. So, it's a possibility he could show up, man. And so, I don't know, man. What do you think, Vaughn? You think he comes back?
I don't know. I kind of resigned myself to him not coming back,
Yeah.
but there seems to now be more interest from Carroll to come back, and now the club maybe is not as interested. So, would Carroll help us here and now? Yes. Is he our long-term solution and who I want to see as our 9 or as our 10?
No.
No. So, like, even if he comes in and he's our 9, which I think it'd be great if he could actually step in and do that.
Yeah.
Will he score some goals? Yes. Will he still need service? Yes. What will take this team from this level to that level? It's having that number 10 that's a playmaker that is in the upper echelon of number 10s in the league. And when I say upper echelon, I'm just mean like capable of getting 10 assists in a season. Like,
at the end of the day, I hope he shines for Poland in the Euro. Hopefully they don't win it all because I hope my 3 Lions do it. But, at the end of the day, I hope he shines. His price tag goes up. We take that money. We go get somebody like Chris Wood, maybe. I would take Chris Wood. I would take him here in Charlotte, bring him all day long. So, and like Teddy says, so we can pronounce a name. Wood would be a good name to have. We keep coming up with all these names that we can't pronounce around here.
I'm jealous of Duncan McGuire, though.
Yeah.
I wish we would have had Duncan McGuire because we spent all that money to move up to the number 1 spot and picked Hamady Diop, who are now loaning out. We could have just taken the no-brainer top goal scorer coming out of the college game, which was Duncan McGuire, who had 26 goals or something his senior year.
No, we got Ajiman. That's what the thought was, right? And Capetti and then Carroll at the time. So,
Ajiman
just imagine.
Oh, hey, don't forget #Fortress. 3 tickets tomorrow night's game.
If you want in.
And,
I think we've entered like 5 times though, JT.
I know. Well, I didn't know if you posted in the comment, it automatically did it. I'm not up on all these Fandango things.
Yeah, and the beer snake ban. To that, I think there was more to the story from what I understand. So take it as a grain of salt on all that stuff there on the interwebs. So
they've tried them some, but I don't. Whatever you're saying, there
somebody posted that they got banned for life from the stadium, but they don't kick out the bans that night, right? They go through and do their due diligence and that sort of stuff. So, Zach, come up, bro, man. We'll get you a ticket, man. We got you. Bring you and the OC boys one time, man. We'll make sure you get a ticket.
What's
that?
He needs a ticket to somebody's got. Hey, someone out there works for an airline. I'm looking on kayak.com right now. Yeah.
Allegiant Air is the one.
Yeah, it's like $100, man. Yeah, you might have to fly in the wing, but you'll be here in no time.
As long as they strap me down good enough, don't care. I'll be there. Yeah,
that's it.
And you only need one-way ticket, right?
Yeah, right.
Hey, depending on how the rest of the season goes.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, so let's do this giveaway real quick, man. So #Fortress if you want in. I know I'm having to share my screen. All right, so we'll give you one more second there to put it in. 5, 4, 3, 2. That was 5 seconds. I lied.
I don't see ones that cheap. Good Lord, they're expensive.
Am I allowed to enter this?
Yeah, for sure.
And if you're going to use the ticket. So, all right, here we go.
And the winner is
NC German. What's up?
Nice.
There you go, Patrick, man. That's all you, brother. Hit us up on that. I'll get you in.
Get Lee.
So congratulations.
Your number. You already have his number? Anyway, give me your number and I'll text him.
I know, but he knows how to.
Okay, we'll get him to you.
Yep. And if you need a show, hit the 7 and all that.
So, Zach, man, thank you for coming on the show. If you ever need us, obviously we'll be more than willing to reciprocate that. And yeah, where can people find you guys, man, if you're doing the live watch along tomorrow and they want to join in?
We'll be live on YouTube, Orlando City Fan TV, and then we might be live on Twitter and or Twitch, just depending on if we put them out on that platform. And then Twitter, same thing. Instagram, OC Fan TV. I'm sure that you guys will want to follow in the despair that we will go through this season as you guys climb the ranks, kind of switching places. So you can follow along.
There you go. We'll be thinking about you, man.
Zach, I hope it's been helpful. I hope you feel better. I hope this has been kind of cathartic that you've been able to talk it out a little bit.
We recorded our podcast last night, so I got it out there. I've got it out here, and then I'm just gonna have to go through it tomorrow night. So it was like a 3-step process, and we'll see how it goes.
It's like the stages of grieving.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, man. Sometimes, like Vaughn said, though, man, anything can go, right? Anything can go. Yeah. But yeah, like this is true, man. We're definitely killing off those managers, man. That's something that we're definitely growing as a reputation around here. So, Vaughn, man, where can people find you, man?
At VI Pollman, right there.
That's it.
I should have done that.
Cut Master Cool V.
That's right. JT, and where can folks find us, man?
CLT FC Fan TV, all over the socials and such.
All of them.
Fans. And you can find us tomorrow. Eastgate. After
Eastgate.
the game.
Yes. Come say hello.
Say what's up. I love the summertime Wednesday games, man. They're so much fun. I love it.
Yeah, Wednesdays hit different. So, Zach, again, man, thank you, man. I wish you all the best when you're not playing Charlotte. And, again, thanks for coming on the show. Everybody tuned in. We appreciate y'all, man. I know it's summertime and y'all are trying to squeeze in some vacations. But as always, appreciate the community, and we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So with that being said, man, 2-0 Charlotte tomorrow, and we'll have fan reactions dropping on Thursday, JT, right?
Yes.
Yes. So see you guys. Peace.
Later.